Hi, I'm Angel, psychic medium, energy healer, and ancestral witch. I don't read surface, I read frequency. I read what your spirit isn't saying out loud, but what your soul is already feeling. These readings are fully channeled, not scripted. And if this video found you, your guides may be trying to speak through it. We've completed the fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Their message was all about direction, courage, and the return of purpose. But now the energy shifts. Now we enter the water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Here we don't move through action, we move through emotion. We don't push forward, we listen. This next frequency asks something different of you. It doesn't require force, it requires honesty. It asks you to feel without apologizing for it. 2025 may have felt like waves, highs and lows, uncertainty, emotional exhaustion, but none of it was random. It was teaching you how to hear your own truth without drowning in it. In 2026, your sensitivity is not your weakness. It becomes your compass. So if you're a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or if water flows strongly in your chart, this reading may speak to the part of you that always knew how to feel, but it is learning now how to be felt. This is a collective reading. Just remember, this will not resonate with everybody. So take what resonates. I just want to say too that I do not message anyone for readings. So if you get a message with my profile picture or my name, it is not me. I only take bookings through my website. Now let's begin with Cancer. Cancer enters the end of 2025 with a feeling that something has been quietly brewing beneath the surface. You haven't lost yourself, but you've been muted. Your heart has been speaking in whispers, but your mind kept saying to you to be strong and push through. The end of this year may feel like emotional exhaustion, but in truth, it is the soul preparing for emotional clarity. You've held space for others for so long, but 2025 taught you that someone needs to hold your space for you too, and that someone may need to be you. Something inside is stirring, not anger, not chaos, just truth, trying to finally be heard. There is a gentle ache in Cancer right now, not for escape, but for emotional safety, not for attention, but for understanding, not for a new shell, but for a new way of feeling seen. And this moment, this is not breakdown. This is the real beginning. You are releasing the need to explain your emotions to people who never truly listened. You are releasing the weight of keeping the peace at the cost of your own. Cancer is done trying to carry hearts that will not carry theirs. The end of 2025 closes a karmic pattern of emotional overgiving and opens a space for genuine connections. You are no longer trying to read between the lines. You are finally reading your own. Something shifts as 2025 ends. You stop apologizing for feeling deeply. You stop waiting for someone to understand you. You realize your sensitivity was never a flaw. It was guidance. This isn't losing your softness. This is reclaiming your boundaries. The start of 2026 feels like emotional clarity, a quiet knowing. Your intuition sharpens, your body reacts to truth faster. Your empathy becomes more focused, less scattered. You're no longer drowning in feelings, you're learning to swim with them. Your dreams may become vivid, signs may appear quickly. You'll feel spirit closer than ever, especially when you speak honestly. Cancer, this is the year you no longer silence your truth to keep the peace. Your voice no longer shakes when you speak your needs. Your heart begins to lead, not just feel. Your waters aren't overflowing. They are finally flowing with direction. Something opens that once felt impossible. A direction, a person, an opportunity, a choice becomes clearer. Not because the world changes, but because you change how you allow yourself to receive. There is a new beginning on your horizon, and it won't demand your strength. It will honor your tenderness. Cancer begins to realize healing isn't hiding. Love isn't sacrifice. Vulnerability isn't weakness, it's alignment. You don't need to armor your heart to walk forward. You just need to follow it. Channeled angel numbers 911, 222, 616. Signs and omens to watch out for over the next few weeks, months. You notice the moon phases shifting quicker than expected. Messages through dreams or stubble whispers when half asleep. Birds landing close. This means gentle visitation, spirit near. Rain or mist suddenly appearing. This means release and renewal. Tingles across the shoulders. This is spirit confirmation. When these arrive, even softly, it is a message. Your inner waters are aligned. Your next chapter has already begun. Channeled song for Cancer for this reading is Lost Boy by Ruth B. Channeled message from Spirit for Cancer. Your heart has been protecting you for a long time. Now it's ready to guide you. You don't need to explain your emotions anymore to the people who only listened with their ears. In this season, you are heard by Spirit and recognized by those who feel within their soul. 2025 showed you what drains you. 2026 shows you what restores you. Your emotions are not storms, they are maps. And this year, they finally point home. Now let's move on to Scorpio. Scorpio arrives at the end of 2025 with a quiet but undeniable knowing. Something has changed within you. You've outgrown certain energies, but you've also outgrown your old survival mechanisms. This month doesn't feel like endings. It feels like initiations. You're not collapsing. You're unraveling what doesn't belong anymore. Your spirit is preparing for rebirth, and this time, it's steady, real, and grounded. There is a feeling in your heart right now like you are on the edge of something, a truth that won't be ignored, a choice that keeps repeating itself, a calling that keeps returning. And Scorpio, this is the moment you finally stop running from it. You've always held roles that were expected of you, not chosen by you. You are releasing the pressure to hold what weighs you down, the guilt around choosing yourself, the belief that healing must always hurt, the pattern of staying small to keep the peace. A cycle breaks here, not because someone arrives to save you, but because you finally choose not to stay trapped. You stayed loyal to a cycle longer than your soul wished to remain. Your effort was seen, your love was real, but the lesson is now complete. Scorpio learned you don't have to bleed to prove your devotion. Your power is not suffering. It is choosing a new direction when the soul is ready. The beginning of 2026 carries the flame of self-activation. Your energy shifts from wanting to responding, from being tested to being guided. Your spirit has been preparing you for this moment. Your gifts are not soft anymore. They are direct. Passion is returning, but this time it has purpose. You no longer ask, will they understand me? You now ask, will I honor myself even if they don't? This is awakening without apology. The direction becomes clearer, the inner voice becomes louder, the signs arrive quicker, and your intuition begins to speak before your mind reacts. Channeled angel number is 777. Omens and signs to keep an eye out for over the next few weeks, months. Scorpions, snakes, spiders. This means your instinct has been activated. Sudden silence. This means spirit is realigning the atmosphere. A burning sensation in your chest or your solar plexus. This means truth is surfacing. Dreams of bridges. This means you will be crossing thresholds. Seeing smoke mist. This means something hidden is being revealed. When these arrive, your soul already knows. This next era will not ask you to suffer to grow. Channeled song for this Scorpio reading is Warrior by Demi Lovato. Channeled message from Spirit for Scorpio. You are not breaking down. You are breaking open. Your power was never in your pain. It was in how your spirit survived it. 2026 doesn't ask you to fight. It asks you to respond to the truth that has been calling your name. The path is clear now, Scorpio. There is nothing blocking you anymore, except the version of you that believed you were trapped. You are not trapped. You are transforming. Now let's move on to Pisces. Pisces ends 2025 with a feeling of being stretched between worlds, between what you feel and what you speak. Your spirit has carried truths that your voice hasn't always been able to express. You've been the listener, the empath, the healer, but sometimes that meant you may become silent in rooms where your truth deserved space. There is a sense of emotional maturity rising at the end of this year. Not numbness, not escape, but clarity. Pisces begins to see that emotional avoidance is no longer possible, and emotional suppression is no longer healthy. No more playing roles that drain your spirit. No more walking on eggshells around other people's reactions. Your intuition is leading you towards realness, even if that realness shakes things first. You have carried emotional responsibility for others, even when it wasn't yours to hold. There is a karmic pattern releasing, one that likely began in childhood, a role you once accepted. The one who understands everyone, but is rarely understood. 2025 taught you some people don't want healing, they want comfort. Some family dynamics are patterns, not love. Your silence did not protect your peace, it protected their comfort. Pisces stops carrying guilt for choosing peace. 2025 does not ask you to fix them, it asks you to free yourself. The beginning of 2026 feels like emotional alignment, not loud, not chaotic, but certain. Your intuition begins speaking with more clarity than ever before. Your body reacts when things are off. Your heart becomes your compass, not your apology. You are not losing your softness, you are gaining your boundary. Your compassion is still real, but your capability is different. Your energy begins to choose for you. The lesson, love cannot exist without truth, and you're finally ready to speak yours. You are no longer repeating inherited patterns. You are interrupting them. Conversations may happen, distance may be needed, a new form of honesty may emerge, but this time it won't be drama, it will be alignment. Your voice will become direct and grounded, not because you're angry, but because you're finally balanced. Channeled angel numbers for this reading: 1331, 1313. Omens and signs to watch out for over the next few weeks, months. Strong dream messages, especially with conversations with people you know. Seeing family photos or childhood reminders suddenly appear. Hearing your name when nobody is around. Heavy sensations in the throat or chest. This means your truth is wanting release. Cold breeze during conversations. This is spirit redirecting you. When these appear, trust it. Your emotional truth is safe now. Channeled song for this reading is Silence by Marshmallow. Channeled message for Pisces from Spirit. You are not losing your sensitivity. You are reclaiming your voice. Your silence protected others, but it muted your soul. In 2026, you are choosing expression over expectation, truth over role, peace over performance. You are not here to carry everyone's emotions. You are here to honour your own. And this year, your voice becomes your healing. Thank you for being here and allowing this message to reach you today. If any part of it resonated, that means your spirit heard exactly what it needed. We've now completed the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. And this closes the third element in our 12-month journey. This energy ran deep through emotion, memory, and truth. It moved like waves, not always loud, but always real. And if your heart felt seen, that means healing has already begun. But now we move into a new frequency. Next, we step into the air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So, if you're an air sign like me, or air runs strongly in your chart, your message will be arriving next. Thank you again for joining me. Your spirit guided you here, and it will guide you forward. I'll see you in the next element.